Cunning, run thing.
The block party is about to start. You can blow up the boom box, you can blow up the regular box, you can blow up the system, you can blow up anything. You can put in your Mercedes and your 4x4, your Audi, your BMW, your Volkswagen, your skateboard, it doesn't matter, because we gonna blow it up like this.
Check one, check two. Gonna send out to all the Tuesday crew in the house. Out to the TT, big up yourself TT, hope you're doing good. Out to the Tom B, out to Chris. Bigging up the Sib, out to Mr. Moverley. Out to Kimberly over the pond. Tyson Rob, out to Ronnie. Bigging up Mr. Rob Court. To all the Shoutbox crew, keeping the fire burning. Porto, Gricey, Pound No, Old School Chiva. Out to the Harker, out to Motion, we see ya. New business today, new hardcore, new jungle, and some represses thrown in for good measure. So of course this classic in the background. Ricky Finn, aka Biting Back, first release, Boombox. Getting a repress and it is available now to grab. Check out vinylfanatics.co.uk. Absolute classic from 91. She's breaking up on the flip and part of a trio package as well with Vinyl Fanatics. Do go check them out after the show. Bigging up the Brents. So that was, of course, Biting Back, aka Mickey Finn. It originally released in 91. Flip side of that is She's Breaking Up. Now onto some old but new. Blueskin Badger Records number 20. Port Control, aka Rob Haig, aka Omni Trio, original track future styling from back in the day. Get some super fresh, super upfront remixes from the likes of Psycho, Manifesto, Denim Audio, and this one in the background, DJ Tracks. Big up yourself, Tracks, each and every time. I should say all the other mixes of this are pretty full on. They're heading straight for the dance floor, no qualms about that. But I love what Trax has done with this. It's taking a little seat back. Rid that groove. Big up yourself, Trax, each and every time. Give us that to Maggot, all the Riverdance crew. Roll on October. Give us out to Titch, out to the TT, out to Rob. Gonna big up Motion, out to Andy. Bigging up Yvonne, we see ya. I can send it to Benjamin at the moment. No, the only way to listen to this live is either YouTube, Twitch or Facebook. And I know if you do Twitch and you minimize it, you can go to other apps and still listen to it without disturbing your phone usage. But the announcement's out. So it's official, as I told you back in January, December. So back in January, we're still in January. Head is not in the game today. So it was announced that Cool, in its current form, was closing that chapter, and that a new chapter would arise. And it's official. Rinse FM, with the mighty genius behind Rinse FM, have announced that they are the new owners of Cool. Keep locked on the Rinse FM and Genius platforms and you'll check out more information about when this is coming out. I'm going to say out to Tits, yes, you know what? If you want the better audio quality, YouTube and Twitch are by far the best. Latest release from Rave Radio Records, the Galactica EP by Head Honcho's Tri-Unity. Track's entitled Galactica. The double A-sider, played the other one a few weeks back. Go check out Rave Radio Records. Gonna big up Sammy. All the Cool in the Hardcore crew. Gonna send out to the Badger, yes mate, big up yourself. Gonna send a big shout out to Boca, 4 Jack's crew for the tea. Love it. If only I had the proper guns to pull that pose off, eh? Out to the P-Prodigy, out to Tristan. Send out to the Dark Jungle, Techno Love. Out to Mr. Danny Boy, yes. Send out to Kay, bigging up the TT. Another little exclusive here. So in the background is Electronic Experienced, aka Ron Wells, aka Jack Smooth, aka 30 God knows how many other pseudonyms, as he continues his over three decade journey into music, still providing the goods, and this time featuring it on Parallax Recordings. Out to Valley each and every time, big up yourself. Tracks entitled The Born Villain. And if you want to go and check out Parallax on their website, not Bandcamp, they're offering a serious package of multi-bundle deals. Basically, you get a record for free. Go check them out, Parallax Recordings. Good to send out to Pauline Harlow, good to have your life, mate, hope you're good. Out to the Moto, bigging up the Richard. Brilliant, sent out to Mr. P. Yes, mate, you know what? That chat with Tim Reaper was amazing. I've managed to speak to him a few times before that. He is such an amazingly humble guy. Super nerdy, super enthusiastic. He's got all the right elements for success, and there's no wonder he's leading the charge with his productions and the label. So if you missed out on that interview with Tim Reaper, do go check it out. It's up on YouTube and my Facebook, but also if you go and check out the podcast, it's also up on Spotify as well. Spotify, the interviews are the only ones that I can get away with putting up on Spotify. Can't put these music shows up there anymore. But it's up everywhere. Gonna send it out to the T-Cuts. Yes, Tim, hope you're doing good, mate. As we take this cheeky little one to the edge. Racked Records, guys, big up. I hope you all guys are all doing good. I've just launched a sub-label called Racked Dubs, and this is going to be the first one featuring DJ Sofa, phenomenal producer, phenomenal DJ. She is absolutely smashing it. So this is going to be the first release on Racked Dubs, entitled Green Panthers. We've also got something new from Racked Records coming up a little bit later on in the show. Send out to the Highlander, big up Connor. Gonna send out to Lorel, we see ya. Out to the Ian, bigging up the Della Benz, out to the TT. Peace out to all the Shoutbox crew, keeping that fire burning. Out to the Gricey, out to Scott Devotion, out to Motion. Bigging up Lottie. So brand new label coming from Racked Records, going to be called Racked Dubs, kicking off with DJ Sofa for the first release. And let me tell you, there's some good stuff lined up. Who wants to hear a brand new release from Johnny L? Yeah? Yeah? We all know Johnny L. So this is forthcoming Night Force, Johnny L, the Return EP. Not going to be due till late 22. Well, that's not true. It's going to be late 23. 4 tracks in total. This one is called Zero Time. Actually, this is not going to be Night Force. God, I literally only just got this in my hand like literally a few hours ago. It's on Prime, which is a sub-label of Night Force. Johnny L, the Return EP. This one's called Zero Time. Sounds of the guillotine cutter. Just love this. It's so menacing. Menacing and relentless all at the same time. Gonna send out to Mr. Lee Croucher. Yes, mate, big up yourself. Gonna send out to Beth, out to Yvonne, out to Terrace. Yes, mate, something brand new from Terrace coming up very soon. Well, not very soon, but on the show. Sounds of the Test Press Heat. Forthcoming EP, the Return EP from Johnny L, coming out on Prime, which is a sub-label of Night Force. That track in particular was called Zero Time, and there's 4 tracks in total. I've literally just got it, so I haven't even had a chance to check them all out properly. But while we're talking about legends from back in the day, how about the Good, Too Bad and Ugly first chapter in dub. Go and check out Rough Cut Records. Good, Too Bad and Ugly on Bandcamp. They're re-releasing some of the early year stuff from Rough Cut. You know what to do. Unfortunately, I'm not vinyl as far as I know. It's definitely digital.
This happens to be the Good, Too Bad and the Ugly.
Gonna send out to Ian, out to the What on Earth. Come on, man. Hope you're doing good, sir. If you want a bit of cheese, stand by. So, first chapter in dub, Good, Too Bad and Ugly, getting re-released on digital from the Rough Cut Bandcamp. So do go and check them out. Now, this one is super exciting. Orca. 4 a.m. repress plus 2 unreleased mixes. That's got your attention, right? Forthcoming Jigsaw, which is a sub-label of Deep Jungle. We were hoping this was coming, right? We were hoping. Once we started seeing Orca being re-released on Deep Jungle, we were waiting for 4 a.m. So the original version is coming and the released remix version is coming on a 4-track release. And it also includes 2 remixes. Sorry, 2 unreleased mixes. This is unreleased mix number 2. Let's see, I might be able to squeeze in mix number 1. Good to see that to Ron the Don. Yes, mate, hope you're doing good. Soaking up that sunshine, mate. Make sure you get some in for us, eh? Gonna send that to Sam Allen, good to have you join us. Hope you're doing good. You alright? Gonna send that to Nikki. Just to recap in case you missed that, this is big news. Orca, 4 a.m, getting officially re-released through Deep Jungle on their sub-label, Jigsaw Records, a new sub-label. This is only number 2 on the catalogue. Features the original mix, which we all know and love, the remix that officially came out back then, and then 2 unreleased mixes, of which this is one. Also known as Dakota, yeah. You know what? It is amazing. This is what I love Discogs. You get to go back and find out these amazing things about where they were, the musical journey some people took, the groups they were part of, the pseudonyms they had. I managed to catch up with Alex from Hyper Experience last week, and I'll be honest, did not know he was part of Easy Rollers. Shame on me. He's back in a big way. Got a new tune from him coming up a little bit later on. So we got loads of repress action going on, loads of remixes going on as well. The next one, which is New Atlantic, Say Yes to Satan. We played the original, we played the live PA mix, but the mix we haven't played is the upfront remix. So this one in the background, Vinyl Junkin Sanction take on this classic that was never properly released back from 91. Forthcoming Warehouse Wax. Let me tell you, this one's going straight in the box. Picking up Mr. John Woods, out to Sanction, tore it up. So like I say, this is forthcoming from Warehouse Wax. We'll feature the original version, the unreleased live PA version, which I played a couple of weeks ago, and the infamous promo version, which was played by top bars all over the shop, but they opened their set, Fantasia, takes you into 92, way back when. Getting this out to Tristan, out to Sarah, we see ya. Gonna send out to the Diz Vish Labour, always welcome, hope you're doing good. Send out to the old man Diz. Out to Ian, big up yourself mate, out to Mr. Dave Turner, we see ya. Do you know what, Sam? You're not wrong. Bass bar repress would be awesome. Leo Anabaldi. Tristan, just so to confirm, this is on Warehouse Wax. That's John at Vinyl Junkies label. Not sure when. It's going to be a good few months. Next up on Warehouse Wax is going to be 2 slices of jam. Super rare 92 business going for crazy money. In the background, a vinyl release that has just come out. Sounds of Philibration. Tracks entitled Assassin 95. And if you like your hardcore fast and relentless, the flip side is just for you as well. 170 business. Got balls, that one. Send a question out to the spot. Does anyone recognise the sample from the beat? Give you a little hint. Pooch. In the background, a brand new release from Hoover Sound Recordings out this week. Sounds of Thug Widow teaming up with Bruised Skies. Track's entitled Blind Me. Denim Audio on the remix. Gonna say out to Sherelle, out to all the crew. Love a little cheeky 4/4. Good to see out to the Chalice, out to Lottie, out to Mrs. Scott Devotion, out to the Shakadee, all the Shoutbox crew, keeping it going, keep that fire burning, big up yourselves. Another one that's straight in the bag. Speaking of which, where you can catch me over the next few months, so 3rd of March, Vinyl Touch at in Aldgate, East London. Super looking forward to that one. That is going to be a good night. Small little intimate venue. Myself and Bunter, Aquasky coming out, as Aquasky hasn't played out for years. Brent's coming out and flying the flag, and the full Vinyl Touch crew. Then April 1st, you can catch me during the day at a rave story in Islington. And then whizzing down to Bristol for Jungle Syndicate's 14th birthday. Now let me tell you, that is an insane lineup on there. Who fancies a brand new Hyper On experience?
Are you ready for the hardcore?
I am. Hyper On experience, pick up yourself, Alex. Tracks inside Hardcore Breakfast. Tell you what I'm looking forward to later on this year. No announcements, so don't get all excited, but I'm sure it's happening. Nightclub 2. How good was Nightclub last year? Oh, yeah. Send that to the Oracle Sam. You know, it was great having a good chat with Alex last week. He seems like such a, straight up guy. You think listen to his music, it'd be a twisted. But he just got some mad ideas. Remember that remix he's done, Champion Sound? How could you forget? Sounds of Keith, and he's launched his own label entitled Core Breaks. Pick up yourself, Keith. It is not easy to get a label off the ground, even harder to get records pressed, but you've done it, mate. CB001 Core Breaks, it's coming. This is part of the first release, tracks entitled Dreams. You ready? Out to Jay Quamby entering the chat. Out to Ian. Bigging up the Dove, bigging up the TT. Out to Sam, Wayne, Keith. Out to P. Bigging up the Ron Wells. Yes, mate. Out to Mr. What on Earth. Out to Loretta. Big up each and every week, guys. You know what? You lift me up each and every week. Out to Spot Sam, Oracle Sam. Oh no, don't go in there. Oh, I'm totally mixing that tune in my head over this now. Out to Gavin, just shout to anyone who uses the word wicked. Mate, daily. Hourly if. As we move on to the sounds of future Retro London. Number 9 featuring Coco Bryce, tracks entitled Into the Groove. And while we're talking about future Retro and Tim Reaper, have you checked out the interview yet? Did you hear it? If you didn't manage to catch it on Sunday morning, it is everywhere.
Baby.
You can find the Tim Reaper interview on YouTube, Facebook, but also on my podcast, which is also Spotify. So just a reminder, the interviews I do, I can still put those up on Spotify and everywhere else, Google, Amazon, Apple Podcasts, you name it, it's everywhere. Gonna send out to Amaze, out to Keith, out to Shaq, out to Steez. Big up Keith each and every time, mate. Thank you very much for sending me the tunes. Big, big.
You've been red flagged.
What does that mean?
Background friend of the show, Mr. DJ T-Cuts. Forthcoming release on Mind. Tracks entitled 33s. Get on a bouncy groove, mate. Gonna send out to Stefano. Yes, mate, big up yourself. Hope you are good. Gonna big up Dark Jungle. My pleasure indeed. Thank you very much for listening each and every week. Good, Diz, you were paying attention. True story, though. You know what, Tristan? I said to someone the other day, or a couple of months ago, oh yeah, my Discord's want list, yeah, it's about 450, something like that. And after I spoke to him, I thought, that doesn't seem right. Thought I'd better check it. It's over 4,000. Admittedly though, some are very different versions of the same song. But the list is still big, the need is still there. You know, I like this, Tim. I love the fact that you can still surprise me, mate. It's got a bounce to it. Big up. Of course it's Settle Down. Worst rewind in the world. In the background, Settle Down. Forthcoming E-Beams. Tracks entitled Sniper. I Want You, yeah?
I want you, boy.
10 out of 10, straight in the bag. Stick. Out to the Gaza. Hello.
I want you, boy. want you, boy.
Oof. In the background, forthcoming at Warehouse Wax. I believe these are going to be only digital releases. Seka, who did a phenomenal tune called Rock Me. I don't even believe it actually came out yet. Got a 4-track EP. This is Warehouse Wax number 26. Tracks entitled Hard Rock Junkies. Next one's got Sam Wren all over it. Right, I'm going to take this one from the edge because I've got a little bit of a story to tell behind this one. So this is forthcoming 8205 Recordings, which is Pete Devnall's label. That guy digs deep, and he sent the promo out for this last week and gave an amazing story behind it. I replied saying, mate, I love hearing these backstories. He's like, do you know what? Some people don't want to read it. I was like, dude, give me it all. So I'm just going to read it verbatim. It's pretty simple. So after many years of discussions and track searching, 8205 is happy to announce a series of 3 12-inch singles by Model, we'll go for Model, including one of the most sought-after unreleased holy grails of 90s jungle, Flight, which is aka Model and HLS. So I want to talk about, these are called The Journey Home, so there's 3 parts to this, but this is just an amazing story and history as to how this all came about. Don't worry, it's a long intro. So first gaining widespread attention as part of the rave group of Liquid, Sweet Harmony fame, did not know that. Shane, aka Model, broke out on his own in '93, making a name for himself as a regular on Eruption. He released a pair of singles on his own label, Intelligent Mind Recordings, as well as several on Sophisticated Underground Sounds, a label run by Desire 2000 AD. Shane also produced a number of other similar tracks at the time, but they were only ever cut to dub and played by him and a few select DJ friends, of course, LTJ Brookham being one of them. It was Brookham who went on to cut and play Flight in some of his most loved sets around 95, 96, Apollo Chrome, Dreamscape, Edge, etc. and more. None of these sets ever had the official track list, so despite being heard by thousands of ravers, living and subsequent mixtapes, Flight remained a complete mystery. Eventually a clip did make it on air and surface on YouTube and caught quite a stir with people debating back and forth who the producer might be. It was finally ID'd by a commenter who claimed to also have the DAT, but they then disappeared. As soon as the ID was made, many people, including Pete, were on the case trying to contact the artist to secure a release. Unfortunately, Shane Model simply couldn't find a particular tune on DAT, and a lot of follow-up work was put into contacting Shane's friends to try and source that DAT. 2 more paragraphs. So luckily Shane did have some of the other classic material, so a series of singles is now planned for 8205 with a hope that the flight DAT, let's get that the right way around, might eventually turn up. In the meantime, Shane became a favourite person and linked up with Pete, and due to his deep knowledge, apparently Zinc has recently referred to him on Twitter as the Google of breakbeats. So finally, with the release of the Journey Home series, we're still going to get some, the whole thing is about pushing more attention onto Shane for him and his tunes as he rightly deserves. Tracks are going to be spread across 3 12s, perfect to encapsulate the sound of the 95 atmospheric jungle sound. Kicking off with this one, Eternal. Get a sense to the old man. Out to the Diz old man. How can it send it out to Pete? Yes, mate. I didn't even realise you were locked on, mate, so big up yourself. I just thought, you know, like I said, I love those stories. Those bits of history will just end up getting never told and forgotten, right? So big up yourself for including that. Feel free to copy and paste that in the comments so people can have a proper read. Send out to Bob. Yes, mate, big up yourself. Out to Zav. Hope you guys are doing good. Bigging up the Gavin. Out to the TT. Don't forget, for those of you that are watching live, the track names are right down there. You got the track name, artist, and then right at the bottom the label. And I'm normally pretty nerdy. I'll normally put the catalogue number and the EP name if I've got it as well. And of course, after each show, I will put all the full track listings up on wearehardcore.uk. Gonna send out to Mr. Christopher Howe. Yes, Chris, big up yourself. Hope you're doing good. Played the new Johnny L Return EP a bit earlier. Very nice. Good out to Wayne, yes mate, big up yourself, out to Loretta. Mr. Adamski. Stepping up next, sounds of dub, liner and riffs. Concrete Castle Dubs number 7, Bad in Town. Yeah, could not agree more, mate. Tim Reaper, top guy all round. And if you haven't checked out the interview, do so after this. It's on my YouTube, Facebook, and all the podcast platforms. You know the ones. Even that green one, you know, Spotify. goodness, from Mokes. This time teaming up with Rome. Track's entitled Cosmic Explosion. A little bit of a diversion from his usual atmospheric path. It's gone a bit more jungly and I like it. Getting sent out to Frisco, locked in from Northern Ireland. Good to have you on board. Still got so many tunes to get through. Here's a question for you. So as you know, at the moment, I'm doing 1 week new, 1 week old, flip-flop, flip-flop, flip-flop Tuesdays. I could easily do a new show every week, but I've only got time for one show. So do 3 new ones, then 1 old one. Keep it as it is. Let me know what you think. Send out to DJ Technocan. Bigging up the Frisco. So much good new music out. If I had my dream scenario, I'll do 3 shows a week. 1 new, 1 old, 1 interview. Oh, boy can dream. Send out to El Maria. It's a tough one, right? Oh, I'm loving this 3-1. The reason why I'm loving it is because 2 or 3 years ago, I can't remember now, this show was predominantly, well, it was just all old stuff. And I was a little worried about playing the new stuff on a regular basis, if I'm honest. I liked it, loved it. Love the old, really love the new. But would everyone that listened to the show love it as well? And was super warmed by the reception. That's why we went every other week from once a month within a short space of time. I think it's time to ramp it up, right? Got to shine a light on that new love. Do you know what? I like the idea of that one then being extra special, that old one. I can really go in on that one. Send that to the Ron Wells. Oh, one for me. I'm going to send out to Lee Croucher. Apologies if I'm not supposed to play this. I know that we spoke about it a few weeks ago. I'm going to have to start asking the label. Just email me every week. Tell me what I'm allowed and not allowed to play. Or I'll just play it, see what happens. So in the background, good to go, DMR number 17. There was a whole flip-flop of numbers, but don't worry about that. There's a steady flow of good music coming from this camp. This is from the Edge of Existence EP. Head honcho Sync Dynamics on the controls. Track's entitled Another Realm. Coming out to Tim, 45 near Brighton, big up yourself. Always listening, first time caller. Sending a good morning down there in New Zealand. Out to Daniel Silk, aka Worldwide Epidemic. Big up yourself, Dan. Sending out to Wayne, nearly 94. Sorry, mate. I've just. Do you know I'm actually wearing 3 different pairs of glasses now? Driving, which I've always had for ages. Reading or phone, which I only just realised I needed about 2 months ago after battling it, turning the text size up on my phone as much as I could. Forgot that I had them on, started looking through Instagram, saw a video from Goldie. I was like, has Goldie been given like 4K access to upload videos to YouTube, to Instagram? This looks mint! Oh, yeah, no, I'm just wearing my glasses. That's what every video looks like. And now I need a third pair. The computers. So that was Sing Dynamics, aka Lee. Big up yourself, mate. Hope you're doing good. Tracks entitled Another Realm and is part of The Edge of Existence. Forthcoming, Good to Go DMR number 17. Do catch them out because there's a whole bunch of goodies coming for Good to Go DMR. Speaking of goodies, so I've played a few tracks from this album, the Evolution album, forthcoming Deep Jungle, Subjects album. This is just, honestly, I cannot begin to describe to you how epically massive this album is. This one in the background, Melodious, number 10. Out to the Subjects crew each and every time. You know what, TT? I'm fighting it though. I look in the mirror and I think 18. Maybe 20. And then I realise I'm talking about my brain, not everything else. Gonna send out to Phil Microcasm. Gonna send out to Della Benz. I know we're all feeling that, right? Or is it just me? First came in to face my mortality about 2 years ago. We took the kids to the trampoline park, bounced on it, did something to my back. I was like, right, okay, no more trampolines. Love this tune. Forthcoming album Evolution coming out on Deep Jungle from Subjects. Get this on your wants list. I love the fact that Dizbish is here. She's like, what are you lot talking about? Enjoy them years, Diz. Get it sent out to TT, 21 plus VAT. Yeah, I hear that. Send out to William, thank you very much, mate. I shall look forward to checking that one out. Do you know what, Tim? If I move to another country, they don't do VAT, right? I could just chop that off. Gonna send out to the bands off the wall. Gonna send a massive happy birthday going out to Zav, 50, and that was on the 22nd of Jan. Let's get a nice little few happy birthdays in the chat for Zav. Big up yourself, mate. More deep jungle goodness coming in. Forthcoming Deep Jungle, number 66. Head honcho Harmony takes control. Ikagi. I say this every time, but why not? It's still true. Every time Lee sends me the next few releases for Deep Jungle. Which is like that. How are you doing this? How do you set the bar and keep raising it every time? Hats off to you, Lee, each and every time, mate. You know what, Dave, I would love to do more shows. Would love to. I am trying to make more of an effort, at least with the interviews. Good to sound away now, mate. This is the XZ all-in-one Pioneer jobby. So I promised you more Rack Records, and here it is. Sounds of AI. Tracks entitled Eminence. No, it's the other way round. Eminence is the artist. AI is the name of the track. Now I've totally confused myself. It's one of those two. Just search them both when they come out. You'll find it. Rack Records number 4. Out to Connor Highlander. Pick up yourself, mate. Do you know what, Daniel? That is a great idea. Showcasing the sort of 2012, 2018 stuff. As I keep saying, right? Although this feels new, actually it's the momentum and collectiveness that's new. This revival sound and being inspired by that 90s sound has been around for a long, long time. Ron, pick up yourself, mate. Coming from you, mate, that is a huge compliment. Thank you very much indeed, mate. Buzzing. I think I'm going to start doing 3 now. 3 new shows, 1 old one. Never forget your history, but don't forget to look forward. Right, I think some unreleased DJ Rap and Acid next, yeah? You know what, Ron, if you're saying 3 to 1, that's it, that's sealed the deal. It is now happening. Discovered on that, this is unreleased Rap and Aston Boom Shaka from 93, coming out at some point. Zav, yes, she's definitely on my list. I actually had a really good chat with her at Nightclub last year. We actually had some really good interviews just generally about podcasts, because I've read her book, and if you've not read Rap's book, I highly encourage you to do so. phenomenal resilience she has built up through a crazy highs and lows life. So out to Charissa, just an amazing life, an amazing artist, and still 30 plus years later, she's doing it. More goodness coming from Future Retro London Tim Reaper's label. The art's called The Drizzle. Tracks entitled Unruly, Hit the Deck. Reminds me of those, remember those Hit the Deck series? Part 1, 2 and 3, those little mini mixes, mega mixes. I was super inspired by those. Probably why I'm mixing like 40 tunes in an hour. Sorry, Ron. So William, this is currently at 165. So generally this style of jungle is around 160 to 165. Some at 155, some at 150. To be honest, this is a super diverse scene. I'm getting hardcore at 125, but also at 170. I'm getting jungle influence tracks around 135, all the way up to 170 plus. My sweet spot when I'm playing out is around 165. Brand new flatliner coming in. Yeah, it's that flatliner. Yep, the original one from back in the day. Out to Michael, each and every. Ron, I'm going to upset you again, because when I played your tracks out at 150, 155, I had to split them up to 164. Sorry. It was on that Settle Down track, Sing. Amazing song. It's 150, so I've got to ramp it up 10 BPM, but I think I've got away with it. Played the new Decade remix of this just a couple of weeks ago. Forthcoming out of Romford Records, yet that legendary label. from, well, funny enough, Romford, right? Gonna send out to Bill Vega, man behind getting out of Romford and lifting spirits back into the world. Repress action galore, new releases galore. Let me tell you, this is a killer 12. Sending out to the Blaze One, out to the TT, out to William Zav, out to Mark. Bigging up Yvonne, out to Gavin Anthony. Out to the cool chat room, out to the old school, big up yourself. Send out to Lottie, out to the Deadly Sins. Out to the Harker, Portland 92, Scott Devotion. You know what? You guys have made me really, really happy. If I'm honest, I've had a pretty crappy couple of days, today especially. And new music always makes me feel good. And interacting with you guys as well has really lifted me up. And just that enthusiasm for more new music has just got me exactly where I need to be. Thank you. You know what, Dan, you're not wrong. How good is that to have Flatliner back in the mix again? And Sam, I think you just literally read my rhyme. Just thinking, that's a nice rolling break. That fits nice. Loretta, yes, I am going to be at Rave Story, but only during the day, so probably from around midday till, I don't know, 5 o'clock-ish, something like that. I'm going to be playing there, and I'll be around just, you know, mingling. But then I'm heading down to Bristol to play at the Jungle Syndicate 14th birthday. Alongside Lunacy Hyper Experience 4 AM crew, we are taking charge in room 2. Totally got entranced by the song, and it's the other Flatliner song that did exactly the same. He did one for Amen Tech, sorry. 135 BPM, just beautiful. Just amazing, amazing, amazing pads and sounds. Michael Flatliner, salutes. What we got now? So Future Retro again, he sent me so much music. Pick up yourself, Tim, each and every. Meeting of the Minds Volume 9 and 10 is now coming out. I do believe I played one from 10 or a couple in 2 weeks ago. So this one is from Meeting of the Minds Volume 9. Future Retro number 9. And this is Gremlins and Tim Reaper. Tracks entitled Switch Up the Patterns, Switch the Patterns Up. I switched up the words up, huh? Yeah, you get me. Do you know what, Shaq? I cannot wait for Rave Store. It's going to be a messy affair. The last time I went there, I got there for when it kicked off, I think around 12. And I was chatting to loads of people. I thought, I've got to go and check out the room, see what's going on. I went up to the hardcore room, and I think this was about 1:45 in the afternoon, and it was going off. 1:45 in the afternoon. Barely had my lunch settled down. Out to the Pablo G, yes mate, big up yourself. Out to Phil, yes, hope you're doing good mate. Out to all the subtitles, massive. Stopping up next, Sound of Dub, Liner and Prism. This is Jungle Cat Gold label reserve release number 2. Tracks entitled Bewildered. Sent out to all the Jungle Cats out there. You know, TT, you know what, don't get me wrong, love a day rave. Absolutely love it. Ducked up in bed at 11 o'clock with a cup of cocoa and a Marmite sandwich. Yes, please. Hold tight, Terrace, you're stepping up next, mate. Gonna send a big shout out to Poppy, locked in, locked on. Out to Dad Will. Out to the 10-inch press. Are you talking about the Who Say Reload compilations? Because I've got some news coming about that soon. Do you know what? I might have a bit of Marmite and peanut butter. That sounds alright. Marmite and cheese, classic DT. Out to the last 10, come on then. Where's that terrace hiding then, eh? Here he is. So in the background, probably should have played the record really, shouldn't I? Sounds of the Ravers EP. Karma Recordings, number 8. These guys have absolutely been smashing it. Getting all the legends from the scene to come on and do the remixes. And this one is from my old mate LSD. But you know what? I've gone for a cheeky B-side. Cheeky B-side track number 2. So this is by DJ Terrace, tracks entitled Top Gun. The whole EP features Corals, a Warehouse Crew, LSD on the remix and the original, and DJ Andy Trip Home. I've got to say, I do love Trip Home. It's a little bit different for Andy. It's a little bit out there and I like it. You know I like me a little bit of strange. Thank you, TC. Need that. Big up. Send out to Mr. Andy. Big up yourself, mate. Hope you're doing good. Out to Marius. Send out to Ian, Adam. Out to the TT. Out to Sam, Stefano, Anthony. Out to the Terrace. The Diz Bishop. The Diz Old Man. So who remembers the trip? The herb. Getting a proper remix for 2023. Dub Warrior behind the remix is Ray Keith. It just, even if I didn't tell you who remixed this, just from those bass lines I know, you'd know it was Ray. Well, I think we might have time just to squeeze in one more cheeky one. I absolutely love this remix. Played this quite a few times on the show actually, and I think will continue to. Practically every set I play out, this gets in there. If you've not heard this before, you are in for a treat. Q Project, Champion Sounds, Hyper On Experience on the remix. Gonna send out to all the Intense Records crew. Big up yourself. Out to the Mrs. Jen. Driving, keep your eyes on the road. Out to the Chris Bomb, out to Della Benz. Bigging up Loretta. What on earth, Wills? Ready? This is where it goes mad. Love it. Gonna send out to Poppy. We'll see you next week. Out to the Will. No release details yet on this one, as in time scale. It's all about the breakdown switch. In a bit, not then, it was in a bit. Out to the Clemmy Clem. Big up to everyone that's been locked on for the last two. Don't forget, if you are following on YouTube, don't forget to give us a little subscribe, like, all that jazz. Big up to all the sharers and carers. You know what I love about this remix, Ron? It would have been easy-ish, right? To kind of be in line. But I love it when people take risks and do something that's so unexpected that borders on crazy. Love it, love it. Gotta keep pushing forward, forward, forward. Right, that's it from me from this week. We'll catch you same time, same place next week. I am inspired by your love and passion to do 3 new and 1 old. So we're going to put that into rotation. That's happening. You guys spoke. I'm just going to do it. We will see you next week, 5 o'clock. As I say, the information on Call is now been officially announced. It is now being bought by Rinse FM. Great news. This is the best news ever, right? You could not put Cool in better hands than Genius from Rinse FM. So I look forward to see how that shapes up and what that looks like over the coming months. But we'll catch you soon. Big up. Have a little bit of fun.